I learned a couple critical lessons about using my CanFish underwater camera that are going to improve my fishing and my ability to catch. Stay tuned. I bought this CanFish camera on Amazon because I wanted to use it to see what is going on in my fishing environment. I fish in the saltwater marshes, primarily targeting redfish using live bait. So one of the things I had to learn yesterday when I was out is how to rig this and how to throw it. This is heavy, it's kind of like a popping cork, and the first time I threw it, I just attached it to my main line, which is braid like we all use. And I discovered that the braid, as this thing goes through the air, has a tendency to wrap around the camera and go ahead and tangle. Here you can see my main line. I use yellow high visibility braid, and this should be in back of the camera instead of in front of it. So the line was tangled around the unit, and that is what I had to solve by learning how to cast properly. So what you have to do is you have to use heavy monofilament or fluorocarbon, maybe 18-inch section, because that will be stiff and will keep this from wrapping around your main line. On the other end, you need to do the same thing. I've got a little extension here that you can see, and again, it's a little bit heavier line, not real long, but I just wanted to make sure that everything wasn't going to wrap around. Now, the next thing you need to know is how to throw this thing. And this is a great video that I'll link up here that will tell you how to do that. Basically, you have to throw it like a popping cork with a sideways motion, ending your rod tip pointing at the target. That way, when you go sideways, your bait will be underneath and will be less likely to tangle. Watch that video, and Salt Strong has a great explanation. So now the first thing I did with this is I wanted to kind of see what my environment was. So I threw it out without any bait in a couple different areas to see what was happening underwater, because I had decent clarity. And the first thing I discovered was that the pinfish, the bait fish, are really interested in this thing, as you can see right here. It's good to see that the pinfish and other fish aren't bothered by the camera at all. And check out this big redfish that swims by. That tells me I'm fishing in the right spot. Here, I'm kind of pulling the camera back towards me, and at the upper part of the video, you can see there's a huge stingray sitting there. Didn't seem to bother him at all, and eventually he just kind of moves off. I was happy to see another redfish go by. There goes a black drum, some more black drum. All this tells me that I'm fishing in the right spot. The next thing I discovered is that there are plenty of stingrays that come in with the tide, and in fact, as you can see right here, one of them actually thought this was bait and tried to eat it. I'm running these at fast speed. In this video, you see the stingray try and eat the camera, no bait. Here it comes and hits the bait, and in this one, you can see I've got live bait on, but I'm not happy with how the live bait is performing. I think I hooked it too aggressively, but as you can see right here, a stingray comes up and hits it. Looking at the camera right in the eye, chomping away on this bait. So there you have it. I'm really looking forward to using this CanFish camera. Easy to use. I can download the the videos that record on this easily to my phone and then transfer them to my PC to quickly scan through. They're in 3-minute increments, and you just open up that video on your PC and you can quickly pull the slider and scan through until you see something interesting. I like this thing. I'm going to continue to use it, and I can't wait to see what it shows me when I go surf fishing. Comments? Have you used one of these? Throw it down below. Thanks.